Alright, there we go. We are live. Hello, everyone, to a new playthrough series of Elden Ring. Came out like 3 months ago, so it's still pretty new. It's still pretty new. It's by my standards anyway, because I take forever. But yeah, unfortunately, it's a little late for sure. But I definitely want to play the game. And there's no shame in playing a little bit later. I wanted to focus on one game at a time, as I always do. Otherwise, if I was playing Elden Ring and Horizon both, it just would have been too much for me. So yeah, my first Souls game ever. Like I said last stream, at the end of the stream of Horizon, the finale, I decided to have this as my opener to Souls games because of the exploration aspect and the aspect of yes, you can grind in Souls games just in general, but it's more or less pretty linear. Like if you can get to a boss, you can't really go anywhere except like go to this location or that location to like farm enemies. You can't really progress like the next area. It's probably somewhat similar in this game as well in terms of the story, like the bosses you have to do in a certain order. But it's open world, so yeah, I can kind of just go anywhere. I'm going to encounter places that are going to be too powerful, too strong for me, and I'm going to have to turn around and go back and do something else. So at least when I if I had enough, or if I rage it or whatever, I can just leave and do something else. And I have many options. I can grind. I can go to any place, like explore a little bit. I can do whatever. I can, there's just more options instead of like, well, if I either beat this boss or I go and farm, and that's all I've got to really do. I'm also not really much of a like gamer for super challenging games. I'm not really someone who likes to like finds it super fun to like challenge myself to like a annoying degree. I kind of just like to enjoy the story and play games with somewhat of a challenge and have it difficult. And understand mechanics and having a difficulty in that way. But if I'm just gonna play like a Sekiro or like any of the Dark Souls games, I'm probably just gonna like get up to a couple of bosses and try and then quit for a while and then come back and then try again and and what ends up happening is that I just end up not playing the game again. Not because I'm like rage and I'm just quit or whatever, but like I'll just go in. I'll just leave intending for a break, and then I'll just not go back because I'll have other games to play or other things I'm interested in, and it's just like, just the idea of like going back when you're at a hard spot, or a hard boss or whatever, or it's like, well, I want to go back, but I'll have to relearn the controls again after however long, and then or grind or whatever. I don't really have that motivation, so I'm not really fussed about whether I beat like a super challenging game or not. Maybe in the future, maybe after this game, it'll hook me. I definitely do like 1v1, like challenging, like action combat where it's just 1v1 or 1v2, 1v3, and you kind of just got to use positioning and maneuvering around and skills, and just skill of a player in general to parry, dodge, time, like counter attack and time your attacks and all that sort of stuff. I do like that as opposed to something like I don't know, a game which happen often is in like RPG action games such as Horizon, where there's just lots of enemies and they just cluster around you and just their body parts like hit you and their tails whip you and you're just getting stunned and he's kind of your character is just kind of just getting pushed around. Again, that has to do with like you as a player, you've got to gain distance and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so I might like this a little more in terms of that aspect, in terms of the combat, even though like Horizon's combat to me is just going to be like much more funner just because of the variation and stuff like that. And Elden Ring is more of like a challenge. It's just a different kind of feel, a different kind of way to have combat done in a game. And then like different again is something like a hack and slash game, where you're killing like tens of enemies in a single swipe, or you're hitting multiple enemies in one shot, one attack. Something like a Darksiders 2 or something like that, and then you got something even further is something like Diablo or something like that, where it's a top down and you're just using skills and you're just killing enemies like by the hundreds, and you just feel like a god. So this is like the Elden Ring is on the opposite spectrum. But yeah, see how we go. I do know bits about the story. I know some things about the Golden Order. I know a little bit about like characters. I've forgotten their names by now though, but I did brush up on some lore. But I'll just tell you what I know as I go along. Yeah, I don't know about any like plot twist. I probably do know about any plot twist, and I just don't know that there are plot twists in the game. Yeah, like I know. I think at the start of the game you get some lore, get some story. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and start. I'm excited to play the game. I'm excited to explore and learn and do all these things. And yeah, the first issue I have is picking the class. I know it doesn't really matter too much. I know that like you can spec like in any direction. It's just like a starter kind of stats, but yeah. And I also heard that magic is pretty strong. But I do not want to go a full magic build because I like magic, but I don't like magic at ranged. I don't like being a caster, but I do like close range magic. And usually close range magic takes the form of like some sort of battle mage or some sort of like like magic sword or something like that kind of aspect, right? Where it's like it's literally a sword made of magic, or it's a magic imbued sword or something like that, and it has some sort of like physical aspect where the magic is kind of just involved. Very rarely do you ever get like a class or a game where it has like a magic close range in terms of like, I don't know, maybe it's like magic fists or magic like force pushes or like close range like magic moves, like magic swipes or slashes or anything like that it's just close and mid range. It's very difficult to code something like that, but it's very difficult to create a class like that, I guess. Maybe it'll be some sort of monk to do like a magic like close range, but I don't like the idea of fists only, so I do like the weapon. So the best thing I can think of, honestly, off the cuff, top of my head, is like a conjurer, like someone who conjures magic weapons, kind of like in Skyrim. I think that's like the best example of like a magic close range weapon kind of type. Hey King Chubby, how's it going, dude? I don't really want to spoil anything for you, dude. I'm just kind of like, I want you to watch so bad, but I also don't want to do you over. I don't know how I'm playing it before you, dude. I have no clue, man. Like it's absolutely, it's you had plenty of time, okay? It's been 3 months. The hype is over. There's probably nobody that's going to come around and tune in. People are probably Elden Ring drained by now, but not me. So tune in for what you can, dude. A lot of it is just going to be probably just me fighting and stuff, but yeah, I don't know however you want to watch, bro. I'm not fussed if you're not in here and you want to keep the bosses. If you want to keep the bosses to yourself, or anything like that, if you kind of want to go in a little bit more like blank slate, that's fine, dude. Jesus Christ. I've never had to sign so many freaking documents before playing a game. Holy crap, it's like, oh my god, I have to be worried about going to court? Holy shit. I've not seen any footage of the game at all, really? Like, have you seen you've seen a trailer, right? You saw the first trailer at like E3. One of the earliest ones. Welcome to online multiplayer. Connect online experienced elements. That's right, people can come in your game. Must be connected to the internet, yes. Yep, okay. Scroll. Keep the following manners in mind. Do not use data legally modified. Again, in function usually intended for. No intentional disconnection during gameplay. Do not say anything to make anything uncomfortable or offensive to the public. Order morals of violates the law. Character names and names that may offend others. Personal information. Righto. Makes sense. Only the first one to show me Game Awards, which wasn't really anything. Yeah. So yeah, how you gonna watch me, dude? Are you gonna like just lurk and have it on the second screen, not really pay attention, or because I'm pretty sure something law like related happens like as soon as I click a new game, or roughly. I'm pretty sure there's like some sort of, you know, like how games do, right? They have like cinematic and then it's just like tutorial. So do you want to watch that or no? That's a standard game, but just making sure, dude. I'm giving you a spoiler warning from this point on. I'm probably going to do a lot of like combat early on just to get used to it. And I'm not sure if there's like if it's the same amount of lore heaviness as like previous games where it's just like pretty light and it's just like bosses is kind of like their main thing. But this game is mostly centered around gameplay anyway, so if you're not really worried about story, motion to sensor, performance settings, prioritize frame rate. Yeah, we'll see how the frame. Actually, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how frame rate goes, and we'll see how quality. I'm gonna change it back and forth. I want to see how it goes. I might not be able to watch much, but don't mind the start. Okay. Camera axes, cinematic effects, display blood, of course. Yeah, hard tutorials, voice, sound effects, cross region, no matchmaking. Send summon sign. Like you summon sign in the world with adversaries present. I don't even know what that means. Display character names. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to do any matchmaking. I don't really care about players helping me or helping others. Maybe I'll turn it on if I understand like more about it, but dude, look at this, dude. Oh my god. Guard, left hand armament, strong attack, right hand, two hand, attack. Okay, so attack, strong attack, yeah, that makes sense. Guard, skill, switch sorcery, left hand, right hand, switch item. Crouch or stand up. Event action, right, use item, backstep, dodge, roll, dash, jump. Okay. And that's just that stuff. Alright, let's go, dude. Bind gestures to the motion sensor function. Gestures? Is that like some sort of emote? Just brightness. Well, it's barely visible there. 4 or 5, so that's a bit too visible. That's a bit too bright. I'll probably have it as probably a 7. I like to have it a little bit brighter, but I don't want to take away. I don't want to take away any immersion or any of the feel. Alright, here we go. Help me out, King Choppy, bro. What are we gonna do, dude? I was actually thinking about Samurai. There are definitely different classes. I've actually researched some of them, but I've kind of forgotten. This is like the level 1 run where it's just like no armor or whatever. I think warrior something, and then I want to do like a magic and like combat, like choose a body type. Oh, I don't actually get like show attributes. Here we go. Help. What's the button for help? View controls. Okay. So I'm guessing vigor is like health, mind is probably like mana or magic, endurance, stamina, strength is probably damage, and maybe something to do with weight, dexterity. Isn't that, maybe that's got to do with dodging. No, intelligence is the mana and the magic. So then mind is probably something else related to magic. Faith is probably healing. Arcane is, okay. I know what is good in this game. Vigor's health. Okay. Well, I've been told that magic is pretty decent, but I'm not going to say any more details in case you don't want to know. So this is definitely physically. I don't know what mind is. I wish I could like click and like for it to tell me, but This definitely like it looks like it's health, and maybe endurance is like defense in some way, because dexterity might be dodging. Or maybe endurance is dodging and dexterity is defense of some kind. Anyway, so this is pretty low magic, because it's got intelligence 9, faith arcane, as opposed to like 12s and 13s. 15 dexterity, maybe that's speed. This guy on the left has intelligence, faith, so he's like the healer, I guess, in a way. Maybe dexterity, intelligence is bandit. Dexterity 13. I think bandit is like your assassin equivalent, which I would normally pick, but it's not like you can like stealth kill bosses. Like you always have to face up one on one against them. So, and that's probably going to be my biggest like wall. So I'm not gonna, for the once in my life, I'm not gonna pick the ninja / assassin class, even though I want to. So health, damage, arcane. Okay, that could be. I don't like the great axe though. I don't like two-handed stuff. Warrior. Okay, this guy might be alright. He's got 2 swords, shield, and this guy has sword, and I'm not sure if that's two-handed though. I'm assuming the second one is two-handed, and then the last one is like arcane or something, or some sort of magic. Intelligence 10, arcane 9, maybe warrior, dude. Vigor 11. It's not the best like crazy health, but it's not the lowest either. 10, 12, 11, 10, 9, 14. Yeah, it's like low mid tier. I think samurai is good to start with. Yeah, I also think too, but it doesn't really matter, like, I guess at the start. Vigor, mind, endurance, because you can just do your stats in whatever, so it doesn't really matter. So I can have like, I can start with samurai and go fucking full like bloody healing priest if I want to. But I do like the idea of the stats here. If dexterity is like dexterity is like dodging or speed, it has to be, because it's got double swords, and I like the idea of dual-handed. But I do like the katana as well. Vigor. Don't forget about the items you start with. Yeah, I see here you got katana. You got bow and arrows. I don't know what that last one is. I think that's some sort of like, maybe some sort of magic. And this guy's just got 2 swords, a shield. So I guess a samurai you get like bow. You get a range option, I guess. I think a samurai is also pretty good with a bow, like a long bow, but I'm not sure. Figure. Anyway, we might. I do like the look of the warrior. It reminds me of like. It always looks like the warrior looks like the vagabond, and the vagabond looks like the warrior because of the armor. Let's just do a quick, like a 2-second Google here. Warrior versus samurai. Okay, so you can dual wield katanas, great. I don't want to go too crazy in like the research here, but okay, the fact that you can dual wield like samurai, it's probably going to be even fucking right up my alley, dude. Strong all round, highest dexterity, lowest, oh yeah, intelligence, that's right. Because it's like low magic. Okay, I'm just gonna go samurai. Samurai it is. I kind of wanted to start with samurai anyway. I don't know what this means, bro. Choose body type. Can I see it first? Oh, it's like male or female. Dude, a female like samurai, that would be actually crazy. Wouldn't that be like... Wouldn't that actually be like wild? I wonder how it would look. How like Tub is it's male and female. I figured. Ooh, itchy it is. I'm not sure how I would. Man, I kind of like the idea of like a badass female samurai. That sounds actually pretty sick. Let's actually just do female character. I think that'd be cool. We've done Aloy. Like Aloy is female character in Horizon, so maybe we'll do male this time. What did I play before Horizon? Halo. Whatever. We'll just go male. Not a big deal. We can see. We can actually see it here. I mean, it literally looks no different, man. So it really doesn't like. I don't really see the difference. Name. Phantom. Age. Young. No bearing on ability, only affects appearance. I kind of want to do age, man. I think that'll be crazy. Like an old man. Like an. That would be actually. It's mature or aged. Let's do aged. Origin of Samurai. Oh, here we go. This should be on the main screen. Handy with katana, longbows. Nomad warrior who fights wielding two blades at once. Original exceptional technique and vagabond. I'm just going through them all just so everybody has a good idea of what's going on. Knight exiled from the homeland. Solid armor-clad origin. Hero. Stalwart hero battle axe descended from Badlands chieftain. So he's like your berserker kind of brute. Strikes for weak points. Excels at ranged combat with bows. Okay. So he's actually like ranged like assassin kind of astrologer. Here to Glintstone sorcery. He's just going to be your magic caster, I guess. Prophet, well versed in healing incantations, so he's a healer. Looks like he has nunchucks there, but first is spear, next is nunchucks. That's a staff. Cable fighter. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Prisoner bound Iron Master, Glintstone story, having lived among the elite prior to sentencing. So he's like your mix, I guess. Got magic and dingo. Confessor. Church spider with covert operations, equally adept with sword as they are with incantations. Another warrior like magic. And then you got Wretch. A poor, purposeless sod, naked as the day they were born. A nice club is all they have. Okay. Keepsake. What the hell is this? Oh man. Medallion inlaid with crimson ammo, increasing maximum HP. Shining the eyes of the people lens between used to gain many runes. I don't know what any of this means. Golden seed, short from lens between set to enhance sacred flasks. That might be good. Enhance sacred flask, I'm assuming is probably your health. This diminutive golems actually us to the whole spirits within. Some container for certain thrown items. No. Shaped like swords, breaks the seal on imp statues can be used only once. Said to originate from Demigod Makila. 5 sacred branches charged with beguiling power. Don't know what that means. Too vague. Boost physical damage negation. Well, I'm going to be out range a little bit, so. Eyes of Gouge attract enemies' aggression. No, we want to avoid that. I want to do it on my terms, not because of an item. Increase maximum HP. Used to gain many runes or enhanced flasks. Literally the top 3. Increase maximum HP. The vigor is already pretty like okay. Used to gain many runes. I think runes is like your currency. Sacred flask. I'll do probably flasks or the golden seed, because I think healing potions are going to be like the biggest factor in like staying alive. So if I can make better use of my potions. Base template. Okay, here we go. So we actually got Loner, Northern Seafarer, Reedland, Draconian. Jesus! Dude, Eggs looks like a vampire, bro. Setting face people with ancient dragons among whom life is typically short. It actually looks kind of badass. Features of those known as night folk. Few in number, they were said to bleed silver long ago. I mean, this is basically me, Night Owl. And it's pretty much my features as well. Like baggy eyes. Draconian is like, sounds insane though. Doesn't affect stats, so human is typically short. They were said to bleed silver, and the Newman. Draconian is like, looks cool. Age. Maybe it's. I don't like the idea of aged man because of the hair. Alter skin color. I mean, isn't that a factor of the Draconian to be like dark skin? So why would I? Oh, look at that! Look at his eyes. It's a little bit too dark though, I think. No? Maybe there. One of these two. I want to see like his face. We'll go like in the mid, like somewhere around here. There we go. Alter face and hair. Dude, look at his face, dude. Bone structure. Apparent age 225. Holy shit. This doesn't really seem to do anything. Okay. Facial aesthetic. Masculine, feminine. Form emphasis. Can't really see. What's bone? Oh yeah, it's a face. Okay. I don't really care about customizing. I just want to. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind changing his hair though. To like something older. Oh my god! Isn't it like a rusty Geralt? I don't want to take anything that's too like. I want badass old man. There we go. That looks alright. Maybe. What else we got? Are we back at the top there? 27. That one looks alright. You know, I know it's like meant to be like you can put on a girl as well, but it's 24 or 24 or 11 or maybe 10. Hey, color. There's no like blue, which actually sucks. I know what luster is. I wish I could move this like faster. Change by 10? Oh my god, there we go, Jesus. Oh, it's like shine, okay. White hairs, whatever. Facial hair. Maybe this one. That one's a bit much. Match hair, righto, stubble. Eyelashes, eyes. What can we do with the eyes? This is basically the game right here. There's no... By gameplay, this is what we mean. Pretty much. This is why it's game of the year, I guess. You know, at least customization. Is there actually like color here or what? Oh shit, okay, here we go. Can I zoom in? Okay, that's actual eye clouding color. Eye white color, okay. That looks like purple, but it's not. And anything lighter than that looks just white. Right iris color. What is this? The color. What up, Slayer? How's it going, dude? Do you be getting ready for work in a couple of hours, right? Or soon? Glad of you. Happy you can tune in, dude. Fuck. What do we do? What do we want to do here? Like, I don't actually see what color is going on here. I literally, yeah. Oh, I guess it's the eyes, but the iris, but it's really not that. I really just can't see shit. So. Like hot girl character. I was contemplating doing a female before, but should we? I know, man. We've done Aloy already, man. In Horizon, I kind of want to mix it up, but I think that would be cool as well to do a girl. But I kind of like the idea of an old man, like an old samurai. He looks better on dudes. Dude, if I show you like the body differences, there's literally like no difference. I'll show you in a second. Hang on. I'm just like going through like whatever I kind of want here. Left iris size, match the right. Skin features, pores, dark circle. Oh yeah, this is its like, yeah, the eye fucking liner, whatever. Cosmetics, cheeks, tattoo. It's like skin. It's like skin color. Skin like texture. It's not like dark enough. But I'm so dark already, it's like you can't really do anything about it. Jesus. Holy moly. What? How is that? Okay, whatever. I guess I can position these, and that's why it's like giving me random shit. Tattoo mark position, yeah. I can't really zoom anywhere. Do I want to like make the face structure? Just face template. Apparent age, yeah. I don't. It's just what changes his like his cheeks. muscular old man in a way, kind of. Mature. If I do that and then make him... Can I make him... That would make him like fucking too old, but I feel like young is... Mature is fine, whatever. Young voice, mature voice. Can I sample? Okay. Can I just save it? Yeah, sure, we'll just save it just in case anything happens. Cause so here we go. So like this is body type. You look, looks more epic. Yeah. So this is the body type. Look, there's really no difference. It just like makes the arms a little smaller. It makes the body like makes the limbs a little smaller, like a little thinner, but you can't tell except the arms. Buff body, slender body. Unless it's not gender and it's something different. Slender or buff. I'll do slender. If it's not male or female and it's slender, then if it's like body like that, then yeah. I thought it was actually like... Anyway. Because, oh no, it is girl. Look, see? Okay, that's weird. Whatever. We'll finish, dude. This is it. About an hour into stream and we've only done this. I'm pretty sure, like... I don't think you can change the look, but... If I can't, then it's not really a big deal. I'm probably going to be having, like... Physical... Like a helmet or something, anyway. I'm not even going to be looking much.
Tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose.
It's just a pure
A war
blade.
leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing would again bless.
Okay, so those were the tarnished, the other tarnished, I guess.
The tarnished of no renown.
Those named people.
Cross the fog to the lands between.
Let the raging begin. When's next stream? Sunday, bro.
Before the Elden Ring.
Working 2 hours. All good, man.
And become the Elden Lord.
Yeah, dude. See you then, bro. Probably won't progress that much anyway. Man, okay. Damn, this looks so good. Praise the bravery. That's right, they can leave messages and stuff. First off, good luck. Oh my god, there's so much delay on the dodge. Holy shit. Oh, it's like... Oh, dude, that's gonna be rough. Oh, and that's crouch, not sprint. It's gonna be... I'm not sure if that's annoying or... That's gonna be annoying, man, because I'm gonna do that all the time. I'm gonna fuck that one up. Pog graphics? I know, it's pretty nuts. I'm checking the timing here. Okay, so at the extent of its thrust, I can... There's like... It does cue your actions a little bit. 1, 2, 3. I only do 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, and you do that to snap. Oh man, it's gonna be really annoying to Oh shit, you can actually do that. What's this do? That's scarred. Oh shit. Wait, how do I... Oh, okay, I must have... Oh, Jesus, I'm wasting all my ammo. I don't know how to go back to, Right? Do I just... Oh, okay, I understand now. Yeah, block and parry. And then that one's... That. And then there's a light. Can I cancel? No, fuck. And then that's... Okay. Okay, so he like puts it back in his backpack or whatever. And then I can... So, I need a quicker way to like switch though. Because that's L2 is... Pulls out the bow. And then I have to press this twice to bring out the sword. Anyway. Claim your prize Elden Road to the path be broken and uncertain. I want to actually grab this though. Wizened finger, great. My god, what is this? Jujutsu Kaisen? Would it become what's his name? Yozuna? What's his freaking name? Why am I tripping on his name right now, dude? I know I'm saying it wrong, but Wait, is it Yokozuna? No, it's not. It's not Yokozuna. What the hell? What's his name, man? Why can't I think of it now? Sukuna. Okay, I added extra syllable in there for like no reason. Sukuna, yeah, dude. Yeah, that's it. You beat me to it. I'm like, what? I'm like, what's his fucking name? Sometimes I just like blank all my anime knowledge, and I just like sometimes there's so many names in my head. Yokozuna is the name of the frog in friggin' One Piece, dude, in the Water 7 arc. And then there's like, and I'm like, it's not. Is it K or is it Y? Chapel of Anticipation. Holy shit. Item ahead. Is this gonna be like bullshit? Oh no, it's actually, it's blocked shut. Okay. Oh, gee, I can just walk right over that. Oh my god, this L3 is actually gonna be like tilting, man. The fact that I do that. Time for roll.